We are standing in the Coloring STL exhibit at the Missouri History Museum that is both a celebration and exploration of St. Louis architecture in all of its shapes, sizes, and styles. Leaning into the creativity and exploration of architecture, we wanted visitors to be able to explore some of their own creativity. So we decided to do a brand new exhibit unlike anything we've tried before. Behind me on the walls here, you can see more than 50 dry erase colorable illustrations of local St. Louis structures. We've got everything from the nationally known landmarks like Union Station and the Fox Theater, down to the very homes St. Louisans live in. We want visitors to come fill these with the wildest variety of color their minds can dream up. And we invite them to come bring their family and friends and scribble on the walls of a history museum. How often do you get to say that you've scribbled on the walls at a history museum? Obviously, coloring on the walls is a huge draw. See what I did there? But visitors are going to see so much more than just the coloring on the walls in this gallery. We have more than 60 artifacts from real St. Louis structures, ranging from the 1850s historic St. Louis riverfront all the way up to 1960s mid-century modern shopping malls that once stood in St. Louis. In addition to that, we have a historic image theater with more than 50 views of images of historic St. Louis streetscapes and buildings. We even have touchable, real historic building materials. People will be able to feel real bricks made right here in St. Louis, feel the difference between them all and how these bricks were used for different things, and learn about how the city's look came from right beneath our feet. So it's not just the coloring on the walls. No matter what avenue into architecture you're interested in, you'll find something here that speaks to you. So when we were thinking up the idea for the Coloring STL exhibit, we knew architecture would be a huge hit. Anyone who's spent any time driving around St. Louis has seen stunning architecture that, it brings up all these questions in their mind about why these buildings are here. But we didn't just want to put some photos of buildings up on the walls. That wouldn't do it justice, sort of the sense of wonder that architecture can convey. So we decided to try something brand new. This is something very few history museums have ever done on a scale like this. Just getting these illustrations completed was an immense undertaking. These were all done by a local artist named Rori. She spent 14 months creating the more than 50 colorable structures you see on the walls behind me. Sharing some stories back and forth with her, this was a task unlike any she had ever done in her life. She talked about how difficult it was, especially on some of these historic buildings that no longer stand. You had to use historic photos to recreate very precise details. But I think she did an incredible job. And one of the fun parts of getting up close to these buildings is you start to notice details you've never seen before. Even I, as a historian of St. Louis architecture, am noticing new details on these structures I had never noticed before. So it's a really fun way to interact with artwork, again, that few history museums have tried on a scale like this. But we knew this was an important way to sort of drive that history home in a deeper way. This is about building connections to the community around you. We want people to bring their family and friends and spark up conversations about these buildings while they're coloring them. Parents sharing with their children what kind of home they grew up in, or newcomers to St. Louis ending up sparking a conversation with lifelong residents about these buildings. So it really is more about building that deeper sense of community, all while having fun coloring on the walls. Coloring STL will be open from August 20th, 2022, all the way till May of 2024. So you have all of next year to come see this incredible gallery. You can come back time and time again, color a new building every time you come, bring your friends and family. We just really want people to fill this space with imagination and life. And best of all, the price is right. It is absolutely free.